HOUNGOUNGAGNE production. So for the bomb site A on Dust 2, these are your options. And before we go any further, I have to add this. Where to plant the bomb is a variable, alright? It depends on which zone of the map your teammates and you are controlling. For example, if you pushed short only and none of your teammates are long, planting the bomb for long will be a huge mistake because you might lose the bomb for nothing, and even worse, you might lose the round because of that. So, option number 1 is gonna be the most classic scenario. Your teammates push long and short, you have the control of the city spawn, and the whole bomb site is gonna be clear. In that situation, you can afford to lose 1 second to plant the bomb in the most efficient spot, which is gonna be on this box right there. Once on the bomb site, jump on the box and locate this little white stain. Lower your mouse at the lowest you can and plant the bomb on the stain. Planting here is safe because you have the full control of the bomb site and it will greatly help your teammates to cover the bomb. Once planted, you have a full sight on the bomb from both long and short, but most importantly, when the bomb is planted here, the CTs can't defuse the bomb unless they stand on that wall, which means that if you hear the defuse sound, you know that the CT can only be on the wall, or if he's really brave, he's gonna stay on the box, but yeah. But you know that he cannot hide and defuse in the meantime. If you peek and you don't see the CT, well, it was a fake. You can hide and wait for the next defuse attempt. Another advantage of this plant is that there's no place to hide from the flashes. If you hear the defuse sound, just throw a flash and the CT will either be flashed or it will have to flick to avoid it. But it's gonna be another advantage for you because you know he's not gonna be fully focused on you when you will pick. So this plant right there is by far the best. Option number 2. In this scenario, your team controls short only. You don't know if there's a city ramp or long and your team is stuck on short. In the situation, you need to ask yourself, what is my safe zone? Well, in that case, you can only plant for short right there. But watch out, don't plant too close to the wall, otherwise the guys in city spawn might see your head. This plant will allow you and your teammates to hold the bomb from short and to molly the bomb pretty easily if you want to buy yourself some precious time. In that situation, the key is to hold short, but no matter what happens if you plant for short, you need to have someone who stays behind and covers short. Might be lurking top middle, might be holding the doors, might be in the stairs, but this is absolutely necessary. This is your only backup, and if you don't cover it, you're pretty much dead, because if you don't control long and you don't control short either, you're trapped in the middle and you will very likely lose the round. And here comes the third option. This time, your team pushed long and you don't have any infos or control on city spawn and short. This situation is pretty common when you try to split A, but the guys attacking short have failed. Most of the people would go for the plan behind that box, and it's a mistake. Here's why. Your team pushed long, the cities are about to retake from short and city spawn mostly. The T's on site will have to win their duels to hold it, and eventually they will die. If they do, the only T's left to defend the bomb will be those who stayed behind to hold long, and they will not see the bomb if it's planted behind that box. The only advantage when you plant here is to protect yourself from a city trying to quickly. This is pretty much the only one protecting yourself. In that situation, I would recommend to flash city to prevent a jump shot and then plant the bomb behind these two boxes. Once again, let's check your safe zone. You can't plant in the corner for long because your team isn't controlling short. You might die anytime. Planting here will be a risk, so instead go behind the two boxes and plant the bomb. By planting here, if the cities retake the site, your teammate in long will still be able to see the bomb if he goes on plat, and this is gonna make a whole difference. But Jeff, what about the bomb site B? Well, that one is gonna be really quick. I see a lot of people trying different plant, and here's my stand on that. Planting here is terrible, alright? This is literally the worst plant. You need to cross the bomb site, exposing you to window and door, and your teammates' car and tunnel, they won't even see the bomb. So you're just taking a huge risk so that your teammates will not be able to hold the bomb. This is an absolute no. Some people will plant here as well, and although this is a bad plant, at least there's a reason behind it. The only reason you should plant here is if there's a smoke missing and a city putting pressure. Crossing it might be dangerous, so in that situation and only in that situation, you can plant here. But don't forget to call the info to your teammates, this is very important. Otherwise, you need to always plant in this corner, alright? You're covered from everywhere unless your team doesn't hold tunnel, which is unlikely, and your teammates will see the bomb from the hold bomb side. Another advantage is that when the city will defuse, he's gonna have to flick back to aim back at you, which will make it harder for him to kill you. So that's it for Dust 2. I really hope you liked the video. If you do, blah 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 blah, thumbs up, blah 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 blah, juicy money, blah 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 blah. And as we say in Germany, hasta la vista, baby. City, and if I kill him without losing too much health, I will charge on the bomb site because I'm French and we never retreat. Alright, I know where the first one is, no ID for the second. I need more information to find him.